in today's episode of Simulation Sunday. We need some more willingness to trade higher. There's not looking like anything solid here. Wait, what the hell happened? Yo, what up, welcome to Simulation Sunday. Today we're gonna do time frame alignment model once again. You guys gave me good feedback on the last video, so I will try to do my best to explain everything so you guys can copy the exact same approach I have. But first of all, let's pick a random date again, and we're gonna do, let's do 13% this time, because that's the cumulative of a phase 1 and phase 2, right? Phase 1 is 8% and then phase 2 is 5%. Okay, there we go. We'll start off on the monthly and work our way down until we have a proper bias. We are in 2019. What the hell? That's so long ago. 7 years ago. Okay, I got you. What do we have over here? We have... Wow, okay. We have sort of a consolidation on the monthly, so that's not really clear. Let's go to the weekly. It's kind of in a consolidation. We don't really know if we're gonna reject this fair value gap yet. So we're gonna take that with a careful approach. Daily looks very bearish, but we're approaching discount on DXY. So we're gonna assume it's still bullish until we... I guess until we reach this gap, and then we'll see what it does. So there's a bullish day upcoming. It's only 40 pips. What is this size of... Oh my god. Oh, we're in 2019. We're in 2019 where the euro candles are like 40-50 pips. Nothing like what we have right now in 2026. Okay, we'll have to work with it. Doesn't matter. We'll do tighter stop losses, I guess. Let's go to the 1 hour. What the hell is this? Oh my god, this is gonna be the worst simulation I feel already. Let me mark up the midnight opening lines. Okay, there we go. This price action is so ugly. Okay. We'll keep DXY on the left on the daily time frame so we know where discount is and everything. There we go with this gap here. It's the same gap as I marked up above here. Where are we gonna enter? Maybe 2019 is not the best time for the time frame alignment model, but we'll see what they do. So what I'm seeing here is we have a run on this low. We are running up. Do we have a key level on the 1 hour? We do have a 1 hour fair value gap. Right, so we can use that as a continuation key level. Do we have 15-minute lows? We have a low here. Where is that in the range? We can use this last swing, but if we do this, we should enter below this, and even though the low is here. So what we're gonna do, this is our first setup. How tight is the stop loss gonna be though? Like, we're gonna aim for that gap up there, which is only 45 pips, and the stop loss will be... Oh, it's a decent stop loss, 19 pips. So this 2.3 R. Let's aim for the 50% level of the gap. So can we go even higher? That's my question. We don't know if it will reject here though. So we're just gonna aim for the low hanging fruit. Yep, let's do this. Let's input the order. 2%. And see if we can get tagged here. It doesn't look like it wants to do it yet. We did hit the gap on DXY here, but typically when one large candle hits into the gap, the next one is prone to take out previous daily low again and then run higher. So I think it's still valid to look for a buy on the euro. And see, there it goes, right? It takes the low out again, but we didn't get tagged. So it's kind of unfortunate. Did we have a key level? No, I would not be a buyer here, by the way. I would definitely wait for this gap here. Draw was correct, but yeah, we didn't get tagged. So we'll have to go to the next daily candle. Let's go to midnight. Oh, okay. There we go. I could have left the limit, I guess, but we'll see. This daily candle does not look good for lower right now because we closed within the previous candle after running the low, and it's a Wednesday, so we might have a Thursday reversal profile here, right, for lower. Do we have anything to work with? We have a 4 hour key level, 4 hour fair value gap, but we're not situated in the most ideal scenario. So there's no setup here, so we'll have to skip until we get some displacement. Okay, we're getting some displacement. Oh, that initial entry was still good. Wow, it would have been to the pip as well. Like this was the area right here. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We'll find another one. I should have left the limit, but it was a 1 hour to 15 minute sequence, which I typically like to take within a kill zone. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. There should be opportunity now because we'll actually have displacement, and it looks like we're going through this fair value gap, and it looks like we're gonna continue. Let me remove this one, and we're aiming for this gap now because we don't expect price to come below these lows. Is there a 1 hour low engineered? Not yet. So there's nothing here yet. So we have to wait for price action to develop. Okay, so there was no setup here. I'm not gonna straight up enter a 4 hour fair value gap, right? Because there's a fair value gap. Wait, this is the 1 hour, I guess. Oh, the candle didn't close yet, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So what are we gonna do here, right? This is the what are we gonna do here? Look at this price action. It's terrible. It's terrible. Okay, if I had a bearish bias, this would have been a setup, but we don't have structure on the 4 hour, so I'm not gonna. That's not the way to trade the time frame alignment model. We want to see the 4 hour in line before we start trading lower. Let's see if that can happen. Looks like we're doing that right now because we're printing a short-term high here. Okay, let's go to the next daily candle because there's nothing here. Holy shit, this price action is abysmal. Next weekly candle. Okay, this entire week was just ass, and we're just gonna go to the next one. We're looking to respect this fair value gap here on the daily, and DXY's candle is just opening with a gap down, and we're just running higher. So I still think we can go higher on DXY, so we're gonna look for shorts. We actually had a run on this high, so where low risk sell has printed. Now we just need a proper key level to work with, because I'm not seeing anything right now. Yeah, let's let the London develop a little bit. Okay, we have some displacement, so we're working with the correct bias once again, but unable to get in, obviously. This is our opening price. We want to wait for 15-minute highs to get engineered, which we just did. And we're going to use the next available key level for a continuation. Okay, looks pretty good. And we're not expecting price to run above these highs again, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to input an order. Now we have a 1 hour key level, 15-minute highs. We want to be in premium ideally. Let's look at this. So our entry should be on the 50% level here. And then we have 15-minute highs engineered. We're stop loss over here, and we're going to aim for, let's go to the daily. We want to aim for these lows down here. Where's my thingy here? Going to aim for these lows. And that would be 2R. I think we can go way lower. I think we're going into sell side of the curve here, no? Yep. Looks like it. Yeah, because we're respecting this area here. We went into that fair value gap, which we outlined at the start, right? And now we're just looking to trade way lower. We're just going to aim for it all the way down here. And we're going to partial in between, obviously. We're not going to hold a, what is it? 6, 7R. That's not what we're going to do. So we're going to input the order here. Let's do 2%. And watch the 15-minute time frame. See if they can run this short-term high they just ran or they just created here. Wow, okay. We have equal highs, so it's still valid. This entry is still valid, but now we can actually put our limit on the bottom because we have equal highs. We're increasing our risk a little bit, like 0.4%. That's fine. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour key level, 1 hour highs as well. Okay, this is perfect. Let's see if we can get tagged here. Keep it on the 1 hour this time. Run that high. You gotta be kidding me, right? Oh my lord. Did we take out the lows on DXY? No, we did not take out the lows. Okay, unfortunate. Bias correct once again, but they just don't want to order pair. I swear to God, 2019 is rigged for not giving me an entry here. But we'll look for the next... yeah, we'll look for the next daily candle. Let's see where we are. Midnight opening price. Let's look at the daily time frame on DXY. So I'm correct about the draw being higher Just not being able to enter is kind of annoying, but we'll deal with it, right? Look at the 4H. We're not expecting price to come back all the way up here because we have this entire balance range, which is an area where price previously accumulated as well. So what most likely is going to happen, we're going to take the most recent 4-hour fair value gap, right? And this above, let's just mark that up. It's going to be a breakaway gap. And then we should continue lower. So if there's a 1-hour high, yes, there is a 1-hour high engineered. Sorry, I'm going way too fast. There we are, right? 1-hour high is here. 4-hour key level. So where's the short tool? Is it this one? Yep. And then we'll put a stop on the high here because we're not expecting price to come back there. And we're gonna aim for the low, which is 2.8R. We'll try again. Hopefully they'll take us this time because we missed setups, and I want to get in this move. I know it's gonna go lower. It's very likely. So we're starting the day off. If we run above midnight opening, there's a nice manipulation into the key level, taking out the highs here. And yeah, this looks like a A+ setup. Maybe we can even scale in if they allow us. Okay, let's see if we can take out the highs. There we go. Can we drop and give us another entry? Okay, and we're dropping. This is a beautiful entry. A lot of consolidation though, and it moved at the end of the day. Wait, I'm missing one. Why is this line here? Okay, hold on, let me remove this. I missed one line, I guess. Yes, okay. I missed one line. Okay, this is the manipulation. It's still valid 4-hour key level. We're gonna go break even here because we don't wanna let this entire trade go back into drawdown or even in a loss. We don't want that. See, there's a big displacement. I don't think it will come back anywhere soon. We might not get a skill in, but so we're just gonna let this one run. Hopefully till TP. Okay. One candle is enough. So we have a lot of displacement. My draw was correct back into the highs here. Now oh, Jesus, English is hard. What should we do when you take out a short term or like a long term high? You want to see what price wants to do, right? So we're not gonna expect a reversal straight up. It could also just accumulate and do another push, right? So what day are we at? Friday. This is we're going into Friday soon. So the weekly range might be capped. If we look at the weekly candle. A holy weekly candle. Okay. And see how this above us was a breakaway gap. So that's something to take away for you guys. If you don't remember why this was a breakaway gap, go back into the video, right? And listen to what I said. Okay, this trade is over. What we should do is just skip. Maybe we skip Friday as well. We'll see. Oh my lord, look at that candle. What the fuck? Look at that candle. Another 50 pip drop. Okay. Yeah, this weekly candle is done. Now we're at Friday. Friday retracement. Maybe they'll leave a fair value gap behind so we can long again the next weekly candle. So let's let London play out because of the massive range we had the day before. Yeah, we'll let the entire Friday play out. We're not gonna touch Friday. Okay, we're back on Monday. And we actually have that fair value gap I mentioned, right? We don't know yet if this fair value gap will hold. This is the thing. So what should we do? Remove the drawings and mark up our new midnight opening lines. Okay, we're looking to aim for 3%. And then we're gonna go on to phase 2, right? And then we have like the entire challenge past, I would say, phase 1 and phase 2. Okay, so midnight opening price. We're looking for higher, but we want to go back into this fair value gap ideally. Let's look at the 4H. Yeah, we want to go back to discount on the minimum, so we should not be looking for setups until we reach discount. And this low got created the previous weekly candle, so ideally we run the low. We don't want to say, okay, we hit discount already the previous week. Ideally we run the low on a Monday. So we'll see if that happens. And if that doesn't happen, or there's SMT, we're gonna look for continuation higher on DXY. Okay, we run the... Do we have SMT now? I think we do, right? So we didn't run this low, but we did run the highs here. But these highs are the same as this one. So this is kind of a discrepancy here. But let's look at the range here. It's important to know. We hit premium. Right. Let's look at the 4 hour. Kind of sketchy because there's a big void above us, and typically that draws price as a magnet towards those gaps. So we're gonna skip Monday. Maybe it runs higher again, right? We don't know yet. Yeah, this does... See, I was already skeptical here. So it runs higher again, right? Let's look at the daily on DXY. We ran very, very deep. We filled up the entire gap here. Ideally, we don't see price go all the way back down here. It is still possible because we actually form a swing high. So if you mark out the entire range here, we're not in discount yet, right? So we have to take that in mind. So what we should do here is wait for a solid confirmation by an IFVG on the minimum on the 1 hour. There we go. We are the next daily candle. Asia ran up. Do we want to run this high again? That's the question. I'm gonna wait for a CSD in the form of an IFVG, which is this one, right? So this is the last fair value gap where price should go higher from, because we have all, this is all balanced price, right? So if this fair value gap fails, it's very likely we're just gonna continue lower, right? So we're closing within, so we're not violating it yet. See, this candle still holds it. We need one candle to close below it. It's still holding. See, this is why we don't short until we have a confirmation here. I don't want a long because I don't trust this area here. So I'm going to sideline for a bit. And obviously waiting is the hardest part of trading, but a lot of you guys need to really learn that sometimes you see setups. You don't want to trade the pattern. You want to trade everything that is in line with the context and the narrative of the higher time frame, right? So if we do actually start to keep running higher, I'm gonna assume we're actually bullish on euro, and then we'll look for a continuation higher. Okay, well, I guess we'll have our answer here, because this is not a good reaction for higher, right? So we're gonna look for an entry based on bullish euro. Now, was this an actual entry we could have taken if we were bullish? Yes, right, because we'd run 15-minute lows into a 1 hour key level, so that's time frame alignment model sequence for bullish. But my bias was because I was very skeptical about this, right? But now we have an indication that it actually doesn't want to go lower from here, and we're just going to do the same thing, right? We're going to wait for a key level. We'll wait for our lows to get engineered. We have one here, one key level here. Do we have 15-minute lows? We do not, right? So there's no setup here. So we're not going to just buy that fair value gap. I'm going to wait and see if they engineer something. See, that's why I don't buy. Straight up. Look at what happens. There's no order pairing. If there's no order pairing, it's lower probability that the key level will hold. Yeah, we're just going to be patient. That's very easy to be patient, in my opinion. You don't have to take a trade. How it's behaving right now, it looks like we're actually gonna get a proper daily closure if it closes like this for higher. So we're still gonna go with the higher prices, right? We're gonna be fluid and we're gonna adapt to what the market is showing us. And I think the high is set actually because we're IFVGing this one here. Let me mark that one up. And this is the IFVG I was looking for over here, right? But now we have it over here. So if price comes back into this IFVG, I think it's a valid entry for lower, right? So we're gonna do this. Stop on the high. And we want to aim for we need 3%, so we're going to aim for 3R, and we're going to risk only 1% because there's no reason to risk 2% if you want to get 3%. Let's input the order. Let's do 1%, and we need 2.5%. Okay, we're still going to risk 1%, and we'll aim for 2.5R. Right, let's see. 2,500 or 2,400 rather. Where is that? Right, somewhere over here. Right, so we're gonna aim for this. That would pass phase 1, and then we're gonna go to phase 2. And how long have we been recording right now? 21 minutes. Oh, so we have time, man. It's not gonna be extremely long, hopefully. But this looks like a very solid setup. Let's go to the 15. See if we can get the retrace back into this gap and then see if it runs lower. We get tagged. Wow, we almost got stopped out. Okay, well, we're probably gonna get stopped out here. If not, then yeah, okay. Okay, it looked... I should have waited for... In hindsight, I should have waited for the daily candle to actually close and then look for a setup. But I got bamboozled here by my early entry. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna aim for the highs. We're gonna switch our bias. There's no shame in switching bias. Let's see the 4 hour. We don't have any 4 hour gaps. We might get a 1 hour fair value gap, hopefully. Wow, what is this price action? Okay, there's nothing to work with here. Bro, still respecting the gap by body closure. Oh, it's a tough scenario right now. Let's look at the daily. Yeah. Ideally, we wait for this daily candle to close. Then we'll have actual information. I think we should do that. Because I don't know. Let's say this daily candle closes all the way up here. We're going to aim for higher. If it closes back below the previous daily high, it's very likely that it's going to run lower because we're respecting this fair value gap. Right, so definitely the play here. Skip this day. Right, there's the information. There is the information. Right, look at that closure here as well. Yep, we definitely... Did I skip 2 days? Wait, I did the lines wrong again, or no? No, I did it. It's fine. Okay, we skipped this entire day. Oh, it's because Asia session ran a lot here. I guess, yeah. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We'll look for a continuation entry. We already ran out all these highs here. Let's look at the 1 hour. Is there a reason to go all the way back down here? 4 hour doesn't look like it wants to do that. Yeah, this is kind of this looks like Nasdaq from this week. Look at the daily time frame, man. Oh, this is the weekly actually. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, I'm not too confident to buy all the way up here when it's a Thursday. We might revisit this fair value gap and then continue higher. Man, we gotta be extremely patient here, right? Yeah, let's skip this one. Why is Asia running every time? Every time I see an Asian expansion, we don't want to see that. We want to buy. We'll do a classic buy day. So we have a sort of an inside bar here. Yeah, we have an inside bar, so we might run previous daily high on DXY and then continue lower. But the draw still looks higher for Euro, so I'm more confident in higher still. We have a 4 hour IFVG. Do we have a 1 hour lows to pair it up with? We don't have any 1 hour lows. We do have a 15-minute low. Right, we have this low. And then it is the entire level here is a key level. So we can use it, but we need to run the 15-minute lows for a continuation. So we're going to just buy the lows here. I think we can put our stop down here. There's no reason to go below these lows. Because then we should just go bearish all the way down. And we're going to aim to fill up this gap. By gap, I mean this fair value gap here, obviously. And we need 3.4%. So what we're gonna do, see, this is a 2.5R, 3.4. We'll do 1.1. We'll do 2R. We'll aim for a 2R. Now I've got to do math, right? So if I input an order with 1. What do I need? 3.4%, 1.7, 1.4 should be good. 2800. I was off by a little bit. It should be 2.4. 3.4. I'm miscalculating, but that's fine. We'll do this. That's fine. We'll aim for 2.4. And that should be our setup. Now let's see if we can get tagged. I don't like 2019 price action, I'm not gonna lie. You really are not... Okay, I thought you were really not gonna tag me and just run. Okay, I don't like this, but I guess we'll hold. Wow, this is why we keep our stop loss where it is and not go break even too soon. Now we can go break even though. There we go. And let's see if we can pass this challenge. We already ran the high, so hopefully it doesn't reject too far, but we still have these lows intact on DXY. So we're just gonna hold this. What the hell, man? This is the biggest edge I've ever seen, if anything. Okay, let's just hold. This should run higher. No way it's gonna go lower from here, right? Okay, that's phase one. Wow. You got me edging real hard here. That's crazy. That's real crazy. Okay. We're gonna go to phase two now. This was phase one. Now we need 5%, okay? Our max drawdown is 10%, obviously, but then we should be at 98k. I don't think we're gonna go into 10% drawdown. I would really suck if I did that, but let's remove everything. Let's mark up everything again. Let's do another top-down analysis. There we go. Jeez, that last trade was something to get bald about, right? You really lose all your hairs in that type of scenario. So we're still assuming lower prices, right? So we're straight up looking for a key level in discount, which is this fair value gap, right? Is there any order pairing lows? We have this 15-minute lows here. Where is that on the 4 hour? It's also a 4-hour fair value gap, 1 hour lows. And we're gonna do the 4-hour sequence. So we'll do a 4-hour fair value gap, right? I prefer 4-hour to 1 hour most, and then the 1 hour lows. And ideally it doesn't violate this area here. But just to be sure, I'm gonna put the stop loss all the way down here, I think, because there's a lot of room to go down. And giving myself the room that I'm not gonna get run here on a Monday. Let me mark out this these lows. So where is that on the daily? Now, this daily candle would go full-blown bearish into this down close candle, I guess. Nah, that should not happen. That should not happen. I'm gonna be safe, though. We're gonna be safe. We'll do a long on this low. I'm gonna put our stop down here. Let's look at these highs up here. That's our draw. This is, let's aim for the first high. That's a 2.7. 2.7R. We're gonna do 1% because we're doing phase two. So we're doing 1%. There we go. This is our first setup of phase two. And let's disregard that it says 8,000 because we're going for 13,000, right? Let's go to the 15, see if we can actually get tagged. Can run this low. If not, then I'm a sad man. Okay, we're dropping. Can we take out the low? We took out the low. No reaction yet. Oh, this is a nice reaction. Can we go higher? Oh, no. Okay, let's look at the daily. This daily candle. We did take out the high and reject it, but should still go lower. This does not make sense to go higher from here. So we're just gonna hold the trade. Let's look at the 4H. Yeah, we're holding with the bodies as well. This should be good, right? If not, then we'll look for another setup. We're at the end of the day. Okay, price is going higher still, so we're holding the same trade. I do want to scale in. If we actually displace higher, we'll look for another scale in because we want to really aim for these highs up here, right? But we need some displacement. Let's go to the 15. There we go. See what London prints. Okay. Let's look at the 1 hour. Everything is already very balanced here, so there's no scale in opportunity. I want to go break even because this does not make sense to go back all the way down here. And it's phase 2, so it's okay to be a little bit more conservative. We already ran this high as well. So we don't want to see a purge on a high and then a complete reversal. That would be not ideal at all. But we could have put our stop on these lows, I guess, but it's fine. I like doing more safe here. So yeah, we're still aiming for this daily candle to go lower on DXY. Yeah, let's just see if they can displace a little bit, because this is very slow price action right now. How many pips is this? Only 18 pips or something. Oh, this price action is absolutely dog shit. Holy. What the hell am I witnessing here? Just bounced up and down. What is the date? It's 19 March here. What is today? It's 22nd. 22nd March. Yeah, this is some interesting price action. Even if we get run out, break even, this is not a daily candle I want to be in. We're gonna wait. We'll see what it does. Maybe the next daily candle has something in store for us. Let's remove this indicator and see what they do. Holy moly, you're so ugly, a euro. You're so ugly. Okay, we ran this low. So we did a high resistance liquidity run here. We're actually running higher right now. So if we form a key level in order pairing, we can look for continuation. But Jesus, man, this is so ugly. This is the ugliest price action I've witnessed in a while. And we're in 2019, guys. This is the year I started looking into trading, and I actually traded a breakout, which was not a fun time, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we have this key level here. It's not in discount though, so I don't really like that. We don't have any short-term lows either, so we're just gonna remove the key level. It's not a good key level. We're up 1% only. We need some more willingness to trade higher. There's not looking like anything solid here. Wait, what the hell happened? What the? Oh, this is 2 p.m. Okay, it's a FOMC. It's a FOMC trade. Okay, we're up 2.8%, so we need 2.2%. Holy, what the hell? I think last week's simulation we had a similar move. Okay, that's why it was consolidating the day before. We haven't checked any economic calendar, by the way. But yeah, the draw was pretty clear to the low, so I'm just gonna ride it before FOMC. Okay. Now we need 2.2% and then we're done. So hopefully one more trade and we should be golden. And hopefully you guys are still sticking around because we're 34 minutes in. Okay, we have a massive daily candle. It's impossible to find a setup right now, so we have to skip. We have to skip. We can't do anything here. How are you gonna trade a daily candle after we just ran so many targets, right? We're gonna skip. Let's keep an eye on discount though, because I do really believe we can go deeper here. Okay, we hit discount. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly FG is still being respected. We're not closing below yet, but does really look like it does look like we want to go for these lows. Look at the monthly. Yeah, we reject these highs as well. We might go for the previous monthly low. I don't think we're gonna go all the way down here. It could be, but that's a very, very long time to reach that area. Yeah, we'll skip this entire week, I guess. This move has obliterated everything. Yeah, good thing I didn't take anything here. Good. Are we now bullish? Well, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. Midnight opening price. This is a tough scenario. I don't know where price wants to go here. You don't always know where price goes, by the way. Even I don't know. Wow, okay. What? Why do we have another like FOMC type candle? Okay, I've got to watch the calendar. News. Friday. Do we have the euro? Dollar? Yeah, we have the dollar in here as well. Okay, I guess 2019 redemption. I called it slow, but now it's really volatile for some reason. Okay, let's go for the next weekly candle. Okay, there we go. Our midnight opening lines again. Looks like we're gonna draw higher though. Like, let's look at the weekly. Yeah, this is a strong rejection, actually. This is Friday, so we kind of want to let Friday pass. Wow. There we go. New daily candle. There we go. New daily candle starting right now. We wanna look for a bullish move on DXY. That's what it looks like to me. So we want to see a retracement back into premium ideally, and then we'll do a continuation sequence. So we'll wait for premium. Right? We adhere to the most basic principles first, and then we're gonna look for setups. See if we can go back into premium. Did we touch it? We didn't really touch it, I think. No. Wow. What is this price action, man? Okay, so we have an inside bar. So I think we can run up again. So we take out previous daily low and then run. That would be an ideal scenario. Let's see if we can do that, because I don't trust this. Like, we didn't tag it. We didn't tag premium, really. Did we do it on DXY? We can double check here. That looks like it hit discount, though. Oh yeah, this one definitely hit discount. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. We still don't have order pairing highs or anything key level to work with, so we're gonna let price create something for us. Now we're creating something, right? Now we're forming fair value gaps and everything. This is what we want to see. We ran this high here. We're dropping. I hope they don't take out this low straight up. See, there's no 4-hour key level yet. No 1-hour key level. We do have a key level right now. Do we have some 15-minute highs? This is not ideal. Let's wait for the 4-hour to close. This is the just started. Oh, the 4-hour just started. Okay. Yeah, we gotta skip this. And this is not good. We can't find an entry here. I was looking at these highs, by the way, but I was not confident in that. But yeah, we've got some information here. Okay, we took out the high already. Damn. Look at the daily. There's still room. We should go to this gap on the minimum. There should be another sell day coming. No key levels yet. Let's skip to the next daily candle. Am I just missing? Why is Asia session moving again? I hate this so much. Okay, so Asia hit this level here. We do have a 15-minute high here. We have something to work with. Oh, we have equal highs here. Oh, I don't like that. We're gonna try to work with this. Yeah, we're gonna try to work with this. We're gonna do a safer entry, just like we did earlier in the simulation. Because we have a 1-hour fair value gap. 15-minute highs. We're gonna put a stop all the way up here. I'm not really trusting this high here. We need 2.2. We'll risk 1% and we'll aim for 2.2. This should be solid. I think this is good for lower. We don't need to go all the way up here. That makes no sense. We want to aim for the lows. Yep, this looks like a solid setup. Let's do this. Let's get in the order. 1%. See if we can run the 15-minute highs. They just accumulated here. And let's see. No. Okay. I thought they... what are we doing? Wrong way. No, wrong way. Yeah, down. We prayed and we won. I mean, we haven't won yet. We need to go down lower. But that's why I didn't trust this low or this high. And I put it up here. Right? So I want to see this This needs to keep displacing, and I will figure out when to go break even when I have enough information. Don't like this at all, man. I'll give it one 15-minute candle. Oh, let's look at the 1H. We still have this 1 hour fair value gap here. We haven't closed above it, so we're still technically holding. I don't like the rejection here. What should I do? Let's look at the 4H. Oh yeah, ugly rejection here as well. We did close below the previous one. Let's see what if the 15 minutes starts to close above here. I'm just gonna exit early. Okay. Okay. Looks like consolidation, which is actually good for me. Brother, what are we doing? Oh man, I hate 2019 so much. What the hell is going on? We can't go break even. We cannot. We should run lower, but I'm scared we're gonna run this high and then drop. We're gonna hold. Wait for break even. We need to run the lows. There we go. Now we go break even. We should not come back now. We already ran these short-term highs. We dropped with displacement. Now we just wait until we... This is 2.2k. We need... Why is it that... Oh wait, this is the realized. Okay, yeah, we need 2.2. I was like, what? Let me do it like this, because before the spread, or I don't know if they have spread here actually, but just to be safe that we can pass it. I want to see the certificate, you know? What the hell are you doing, Euro? Go down. Be a good boy. No. Yes, no. Brother. This simulation is making me extra bold, I'm not gonna lie. Let's look at the 1 hour. Ain't no way we're gonna go bullish from here. This is like a consolidation phase. We should just expand. Even if we run out these highs, we should just run lower. I can't take this anymore, guys. I can't take it anymore. Are we running out as highs? We did. Drop. Oh no! Gotta be effing kidding me, man. How many pips is this? 2 pips. Come on. Can't take this anymore, guys. I'm really getting way too bold here. Go down, man. Drop. I can't anymore. Please. Yeah, this simulation is gonna take years of my life. Okay. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna be patient. Come on. That's not the where. Oh, I hate this closure so much. Oh no. Okay, we gotta accept the fact that we might go back to break even after almost TPing for 2 pips. Brother. Come on. Yes. Finally, Jesus, man. That took so long as well, man. Alright, we passed it. I'm gonna watch the analytics, by the way. I think this is really... I don't think... We have a very high win rate here. Yeah, we have 80% win rate. Okay, so 13% this time. And... Man, that was a roller coaster, I'm not gonna lie. What is our... Let's see, the best win, 5.6%. Average win. So we have a really good win rate and a really good risk to reward. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Only time frame alignment model entries. You see how good this model is. And of course, if you made it to the end, thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. If you want to join my private group, there's a link in the description as well, where I teach all the intricacies as well. And I will catch you guys in next week's Sunday simulation.